Right, 12 minutes to 9 o'clock. We'll be talking about the Albion and back to action after the international break in just a moment. Before that, wasps on the agenda this morning. And the lady who got stung more than 60 times, she says it could happen to anyone.
Just absolutely out of nowhere, no warning, no visual anything. Just started getting these kind of, well, I now know there were stings, and started on my hand, on my arms, on my back. It just literally came from nowhere.
Yeah, that's Renee Dickinson, who was stung by a swarm of wasps on the bank of the River Ada last month, and she's been on the programme talking about that experience.
It feels like I was being electrocuted. Couldn't kind of process quite what was happening because the stings were coming so fast, and then the noise, and then they were in my hair, and then they were just kind of completely covering me.
According to the experts, wasps are at their angriest right now. Paul Bates is a specialist pest controller from Seaford. Hello, Paul.
Morning, Neil.
Good morning. Why are they angry?
Well, at this time of the year, the female wasps, the workers, they've spent the summer feeding the young, and all the larvae that are in the nest are secreting a sweet substance out of their rear end. Lovely. But when the queen has stopped laying eggs and the larvae are developing into adults, the workers have now got nothing to do. So they still need their sweet, sticky feed. So they go out looking for other sweet, sticky stuff, which is often fallen apples, which are starting to ferment. So they get a little bit tipsy. They're also looking for late summer barbecues. So they start landing on your plate. With this particular lady, if it's on a riverbank, the chances are she might have trodden and killed a wasp, because once they're killed, they send out an alarm to all the other wasps that are around.
When they're dead?
When they're dead, the act of trying to kill them, they send out an alarm saying, we're being attacked, we're in trouble, and all the other female workers, and the ones that sting are always females, come out and will attack to try and protect the nest.
So actually, you standing on a wasp could do it?
It could. That is what would tell them and set off the alarms.
There would need to be a wasp nest nearby, I guess, for that sort of number, wouldn't there?
Yes, there certainly would. I mean, one of the things that we always say, if you're having a late barbecue and the wasps are coming around, the worst thing you can do is start waving your arms around. If you stay calm, then they're not going to feel threatened. The moment you start waving your arms around, they start feeling threatened, and they think you're going to kill them. And they send out the alarms saying, we're under a bit of problem here. Send for reinforcements.
Someone suggested earlier on the text line that if you put a pot of jam out sort of away from you, that would be really good, because it means that the wasps will go there rather than where you are. Do you agree with that?
Yes, there are wasp traps that are used in the pest control industry. Contain attractants such as a honey base, a sweet syrupy base, and the wasps would go towards that.
But when they're dying, they'll be releasing their and then they'll get more coming.
The pheromones will send out that warning, and what you don't want is a bunch of angry female wasps coming towards you.
No, not when you're having a barbecue anyway.
No, that's right.
OK, Paul, fair enough. Oh, and by the way, 200 billion daddy longlegs, reports The Sun. I don't know whether you're an expert on these as well. Do they not have any mouths? How do they eat?
They have their one main function in life is to breed and keep the species going.
They don't need They don't need to eat.
You don't need to eat if that's your only target in life.
Well, breeding, not eating. Oh well, it's a life, I suppose. It's not each to their own. 8 minutes to.
BBC Sussex.